Hey, how's it going, you guys? Derrick Benn here, real estate broker with Kensington Real Estate. Just here in South Tacoma, just off of Pine Street, kind of in the middle of an inspection. So I just wanted to bring you guys in and give you a little sneak peek on what an inspection looks like and maybe how the conversation goes, or how you can end up sitting around for quite a bit of time. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay.
I'm gonna unplug this again, just how they had it.
Okay.
This has to be plugged in, and then
That goes
this,
to this.
you squish this down, and then pull it up and then let it snap, make sure it's snapped into place good.
All right. Right there. Oh, the other light. This is our inspector today.
Hey. Are we doing Facebook Live?
Yeah. Did
Checking
you
to make sure the gas heater works.
Mm-hmm. So how many Facebook Lives have you been on so far?
Maybe
Few?
one or two.
Oh, okay. All right, all right.
Sometimes they'll be like they'll do a picture like, hey, it was inspection day or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay. No major questions so far?
No.
No?
She just wants to hear you say everything is okay.
Everything's okay, right?
That's all I'm expecting. So we have a gas and electric or just gas?
This is a gas furnace here, but it's just right here. It doesn't go like through the whole house. So
Okay.
it pushes heat out here and out the back side.
Mhm.
Then you have an electric baseboard heater over here. And we'll see what we have in the rest of the house. So this you
All right. So while they're in there chatting a bit about the heating system, just wanted to give a little, just a little preview of what the inspections look like. I haven't gotten many many inspectors and videos or whatnot. I've taken pictures, and I don't know. I guess they kind of like it, but one of the main reasons why I always recommend getting an inspection when you're purchasing a home is so that you'll at least know the condition of the home. You'll at least know what needs to be fixed inside of the home, and that's whether you're going to use the inspection as a way to negotiate with the seller on getting items repaired, and or getting them to maybe help out with your closing costs, or maybe get a reduction in the purchase price. So inspections are a really good negotiation tool, but most of all, you really just want to know the condition of the property. And so I always recommend it. Not everyone gets an inspection. Some people some people know pretty much what to look for, and they're not too worried. And that's also another negotiation tool as well. When a buyer waives inspection, especially when it's a market that is a very hot market. Hey, how's it going, Terrell? Thanks for joining in on this live. I just gave a little quick preview of what it looks like during inspection. Got the inspector taking a look at a couple of things, and then just sharing the importance of a home inspection, and why myself as a real estate broker always recommend that a buyer gets a home inspection, whether or not the seller's going to agree to fix things, or if you're going to use that to negotiate. And so inspections are a good negotiation tool. Like I said, inspection, home inspection. So yeah, they're a good negotiation tool. Like I said, number one, you definitely want to know the condition of the home. This is the house that we're looking at. I got a buyer in contract. She's having her inspection. And so you want to know the condition of the house. You want to know what you're walking into. You want to know what you may need to repair, what may not need to be repaired, or what you can live with, whatever. And then for those that waive their inspections, that is also another good way to negotiate too. Like I pick up where I left off at. When it's a hot market and it's hard to get in contract, some buyers will waive the inspection so they can get leverage over the rest of the buyers. Because sellers know sometimes after inspection, if a buyer cannot get everything that they're asking for, if they can't get those items fixed and repaired, then they'll end up walking away. Or some buyers see certain things in a home and they end up walking away. And so that definitely gives the seller a good positive outlook when a buyer comes in and says that they're going to waive the inspection. But I always recommend that you get an inspection. And so those are the major things. Some of the basic things you want to look for even as you walk through the home before the inspector comes out. Like earthquake straps on the water heater. Those are a must if you're going to be using any type of loan. So any type of financing, the house is going to have the water heater is going to have earthquake straps. The house is going to have a carbon monoxide detector. Those things are just a must. And then also the electrical definitely needs to be good. And depending on what type of home loan you have will determine what the appraiser will look for. And so we'll go over things like that in another video, maybe what an appraiser will approve or disapprove of. And even if they disapprove of some things, that does not mean that the deal is off, right? That's just another opportunity for you or the broker that's working with you, right, to reach out to the other side and try and negotiate you know, negotiate getting those things fixed. You have some sellers who are pretty hard up, and they won't agree to fix anything. They won't agree to help pay for anything. And so you just have to know, especially when you're putting in offers, you have to know, you have to have a strategy, you have to have a plan in place and know what it is that you're getting into. And if you really like the home, I mean, I always like to let my clients know, let's exhaust every possibility to move the transaction forward. Okay, so just know that when when you have inspection and things pop up, it's not the end of the world. I mean, think about it. The house that you live in, if you were to have an inspection in that home, guaranteed they're going to find things that need to be inspected. But you've been able to, you've lived in that house, you're comfortable, and so it's not always a matter of hitting the panic button and saying that things are over with. So I'm gonna go back inside real quick, see what they're up to, and then we'll go ahead and end this video. If you're watching the replay, just hit R or type in R. Let me know that you're watching the replay. If you have any questions, you can drop your questions here in the comment section, or you can inbox me, and then I'll make sure I get your questions answered. So let's take a look once again. Ooh. Where'd the kids go?
They went back home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's driving? Your son?
My daughter.
Your daughter? Okay.
Yeah. She looks young, but she's 19 already.
Yeah? And she's in college?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Second year.
Second year. Wow.
That still sounds pretty young to me.
Yeah. You know.
For me, she's grown. She's still young, but at least I can relax and she can drive.
That's good.
I never thought that day would come.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got two right around the corner.
Oh.
Yeah. And my son, he's 17, turning 18.
They don't
And
drive
then-
yet? That's it.
Yeah, he's driving. And then I have my daughter turning 14 next month. So, yeah.
Hopefully she's not driving yet.
No, she's not driving it.
My son started driving at 14.
Yeah.
He can drive better than the sister.
Yeah?
The small one, yeah.
Yeah, she's been practicing a little bit with her nana.
Yeah. He can drive so much better than her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he drive on the freeway at all?
No.
No.
I wouldn't let. But
No.
sometimes
It
when
hasn't
it's-
gotten there yet, huh?
No, when it's nighttime, I can let him drive. Maybe if we're going to the store or something.
Yeah.
But I have to be there. My second one was tired of taking the bus, so he started driving at 16.
Yeah.
He drove with a permit for almost 1 year.
Mm. Yeah.
He was just tired of taking the bus.
Yeah, catching the bus, that's
Yeah, he would
not
complain
fun.
about it every single day.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So it looks like the heat source for this room is that furnace in there, which should still blow out into this area, but it could get a little cooler over here.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Just things to think about. Just to make sure you're aware of everything.
All right. All right, perfect. So far, so good. So I'll end with this. We're gonna go ahead and as soon as the inspector's done, we're gonna go over a few things, and then me and the buyer will chat about the report, and then we'll go from there. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you drop a comment or inbox me, and I'd be glad to help out. Talk soon.